With 2 title changes in the last week, we can only really assume that there's going to be another one before Survivor Series. Going into Survivor Series, it kind of made the matches really early on, and now with all these title changes, it kind of feels like Vince and Triple H are not happy with how the product is going right now. The biggest thing was taking the belt off Jinder, which I'm very happy about, and putting on AJ Styles. That definitely helped the pay-per-view. But going into Smackdown this week, we have 2 more title matches. Both of these could very easily change hands. Baron Corbin versus Sin Cara. Now the reason they're pushing Sin Cara so much right now on TV is because Sin Cara managed to get a deal with Nike or whatever shoe company WWE is working with at the moment, which I believe is Nike or maybe Puma. I don't completely know. I'm not big on shoes, so I don't know the name brands very well. But he had 2 t-shirts come out, and he also got his own exclusive pair of shoes to go with that. And due to that kind of deal, WWE is obviously pushing him towards winning a belt right now, which looks to be off of Baron Corbin, the US belt. Now right beforehand, Sin Cara looked to get injured at the live show that they had about 2 weeks ago. Baron Corbin was supposed to get tossed over the top rope by going over Sin Cara, but by accident ended up stepping on Sin Cara's ankle in the process of going over the top rope, making the match end early due to injury. Now, Sin Cara could be suffering an injury going into this week's SmackDown, but I think this belt is going to stay on Baron Corbin. Only because Baron Corbin versus Miz sounds like a bigger main event than Sin Cara versus the going into Survivor Series. Now the next title defense is Natalya versus Charlotte. Charlotte getting another chance at the title. It seems pretty repetitive at this point in that pretty much if Charlotte doesn't have the belt, they're just going to keep giving her title matches. I mean, we have other women on the roster. Lana, hello, forget about her? No. She could have got another match. Same with Becky, we could have given her another match. There's so many women that they could be giving matches to, but it just seems like they're just handing out these opportunities to Charlotte Flair. So going into this, Natty versus Charlotte, thinking to myself, we have Alexa as champ. What sounds better, Natalya versus Alexa or Charlotte versus Alexa? And as of right now, Charlotte sounds a hell of a lot better versus Alexa than Natalya does. I think Natalya is a better wrestler than Charlotte, to be completely honest. But just looking at the card, Charlotte versus Alexa makes a lot more sense there. So I really think Natty's going to end up dropping the belt this week on SmackDown. Now this is going to be a little strange to see how this is going to pick up. Because going into next year, there's no longer going to be 2 pay-per-views a month. They're cutting that down. It's going to be every other month per brand. So it looks like SmackDown's getting the December pay-per-view and Raw's getting the February one. So unless the title changes hands in the Survivor Series, it's going to be a long break before we see another title match by either the Raw or SmackDown brand. So I think that's why they're going through so many changes at the moment to make sure everything's lining up going into the road to WrestleMania and Survivor Series best as possible. So yeah, that's what I think about more titles changing hands before Survivor Series. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe because as always, more to come.